Today, I'm going to show you how to make a JAX plushie from the Amazing Digital Circus. And if you're new here, I'm an artist and I make all kinds of art videos on this channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more super awesome content. So grab your supplies and be sure to watch this whole video all the way through so you don't miss anything. And now, let's get to it. What you're going to need is black and yellow felt, pink, light purple, and yellow fabric, and some yellow buttons. I went ahead and made the stencil. A link to it will be in the description box down below. And now I'm going to cut this out. Now when you're about to apply the stencil, make sure the nice side is down because we're going to be applying the stencil to the rough side, or the non-nice side. So as you see, I got everything labeled. You got your legs, your face, and your arms. The two upper pieces for the body because it's going to be separated from the rest of the pants, and the parts for the ears. So this is how you kind of want to have it similarly laid out. Now let's cut it out. Now we're going to repeat the process for the trousers. So it's basically the body and the leg. So after all said and done, you should have something a little bit like this for the arms, the legs, the body, the ears, and the face. And we'll use some of that leftovers to make the straps later on. Here's where things can get a little bit different for all of us. You can either use hot glue, fabric glue, or I went to the hobby store and I bought me this little sewing machine. Let's give it a shot because I've never done this before, so let's get to it.
Whatever you say, kid.
All right, for the first step, we're going to take the arms and the same with the legs as well. Flip them, and then we're going to just glue and or sew this seam right here. Same as for the legs. Just sew and or glue this seam right here. And then we're going to also do the body. Glue and or sew the seam right there. Now that it's sewn up or glued together and it looks a little something like this, now we're going to fold it in half and go around the other edge so it can end up looking something like this. At this point, I went ahead and just did the ears off camera, same process. And now we're going to invert these to make them look like these. And let's do it. So now let's go ahead and start stuffing some stuff. You can use some polyfill for some fluff, or if you're on a budget, use some grocery bags or something. We're just having fun, right? All right, at this point it's going to get a little bit tricky. So let's take one of your back or body pieces and we're going to put one leg in right here and one leg in right there. One arm and the other arm like this, and then we're going to basically sew this on top just like that. Like we're just going to sandwich it all together. So for the sake of mixed media and all intensive purposes and my lack of experience, I'm going to use the hot glue for the body. All right, so now while your turtle shell of a disaster is cooling down, let's go ahead and work on the face a little bit. We're going to take those two pieces and take your ears and glue them right here and right there, and then we're going to glue the face, except we're going to leave the bottom part open. Let's do it now. That's definitely cooling down. Let's go ahead and invert this. Just take it from the opening that we didn't sew or glue together and just shove everything through. There we have the body. Now let's go ahead and fluff up this body right here with some more of that polyfill or anything and everything that you can find, even if you have to tear apart an old plushie. So off camera, I went ahead and cut out this rectangle that we're going to do for the pouch of his trousers, and I went ahead and also cut out these strips for the top part, and of course don't forget your yellow buttons that we're going to glue onto the end. So let's get to it. Honestly, that's not half bad. And of course, with that opening from his face, go ahead and grab those ears and invert it now, pull them apart and work out any of those seam lines so we can get that nice JAX face. Now that we are approaching the home stretch, you want to go ahead and take that black felt, and you can use the stencil and cut out the mouth, and just cut out the mouth shape for this one, and let's do it right now. The mouth is all glued up. Let's go ahead and just attach it to the face. Put some glue on the back here. You can be as messy as me or however you are. So let's pick that up without burning ourselves and stick it right there. Now let's do the eyes. And with the eyes done, let's just go ahead and glue them on, just like this. Not burning yourself, just already looking pretty sinister there, my guy. And kind of squish them into place. Looking pretty all right there. All right, you should know the drill at this point. Let's just go ahead and get some feel and fluff that face. And finally, at this point, you just want to glue that head onto the body. And he's done! Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I know he's not the best looking thing, but we had fun, right? And if you make one of your own, I'd love to see it. But until next time, we'll see you then.